tonight, transgender is the new fad. Things you should know. What do they do? Who are they? And how do you cure it? I'm here to tell you, I don't know. Next, my Christian religion slides its way into politics, like a child in a gorilla enclosure. I enjoy watching it, but someone's gonna shoot it eventually. Lastly, gorilla sales have soared 70% after the latest gorilla attacks. Thanks for tuning in, and welcome to Fox Digest. As you all may know, the transgender culture has been dipping into the daily lives of good, hardworking Americans, and that's just wrong. I've been searching for answers to this epidemic, but I figured shedding light firsthand would be the best source. So, let's go to our correspondent Matt Hulbert in North Carolina. Welcome, Matt.
Thanks, Nate. It's become the mecca of disaster here. We've been waiting for his transgender to walk inside, but it's really hard to tell.
So how long do you think it'll be until you trap one?
Well, with the way things have been going, I think we're close. I just noticed a man drinking clean water, so it's pretty out of the ordinary here. Oh wait, here comes someone now. Hello, what are you today?
What?
You know what I mean.
Get out of the girls' bathroom.
Well, there you have it. We would also like to show another instance in which we closely followed a man who claimed he wasn't transgender, but we know who he is. Let's see the tape. Hey!
Oh, what the are you doing?
Are you transgender?
No, I'm not.
Well, I need to know because otherwise I'm gonna be really uncomfortable.
I'm not transgender.
Hey,
Hey, Brianna, are we still on for tonight?
we are.
Oh, great.
Could you just get out of here?
Hey, I need to know. Do you have a birth certificate?
Yeah.
All right, you're good. Thanks a lot. Hey!
Holy sh**!
At this part of the show, I need to get serious. As many of you might know, throughout the past century, my religion has been under attack. Between the gays destroying the Twin Towers and the Jews poisoning our wells, it's not been a good time. So, in response, I have created the Jesus Squad. And we're meant to protect the First Amendment and your freedom of religion. And here it is. I've been conservative a long time, but Donald Trump has really pulled me away from the establishment. But it kind of makes me angry because the Republicans went off for like 2 weeks because they said he was totally against abortion and that women should be punished. Now let me give you a few quotes here. Let's see. So Brian Kirkaba, a Republican from West Virginia, said, "Obviously rape is awful. But what is beautiful is the child that could come from it." Terry Proud, a Republican from Arizona, said, "Personally, I'd like to make a law that mandates a woman watch an abortion being performed prior to having a surgical procedure. If it's not a life, it shouldn't matter. If it doesn't harm a woman, then she shouldn't care. And don't we want more transparency and education in the medical profession anyway?" Terry? What are you saying, girl? Alright, here's 2 more. Lawrence Lockman, a Republican from Maine, said, "If a woman has a right to an abortion, why shouldn't a man be free to use his superior strength to force himself on a woman? At least the rapist's pursuit of sexual freedom doesn't usually result in anyone's death." And you know, that's not bad. If you listen to Todd Akin, a Republican from Missouri, and also a prior lobbyist, and an iconic doctor, he will tell you that if it's a legitimate rape, the female body has ways of shutting that whole thing down. I'm a big pro-lifer, but what's pro-life without punishment? Pro-life without punishment would just be pro-choice. That's why it's ridiculous to think that any anti-abortionist doesn't want to punish women. We're just going to move on now. Now I want to talk about poor people. In James 2:15-16 it says, "Suppose there are brothers or sisters who need clothes and don't have enough to eat. What good is there in your saying to them, 'God bless you, keep warm and eat well,' if you don't give them the necessities of life?" And this is so accurate. Why would we tell them that? They won't accept the food that we give them because they'll just spend it on marijuana and other class 1 drugs. Let me give you some numbers. The national drug use rate is 9.4%. The rate of positive drug use in welfare recipients in Arkansas, Kansas, Missouri, Mississippi, Oklahoma, Tennessee, and Utah ranges from 0.002% to 8.3%. This means that people that were caught were costing the states a ton of money. In Florida, 108 out of 4,086 people were tested positive for using drugs while on welfare. The total cost of that was $118,140. This means that each of those felons cost us $1,094, and that's ridiculous. My hard-earned money goes to the people who load the Pakalolo, or yen the yabba, or even pin the tail on the donkey. You know what's scary about that last one? Generally, the perpetrators are children who are celebrating an event, and they often go blind as they do it. And that's truly the epidemic in this country. Let me share this tape of Republican Jesus so you know how to handle a tough situation.
Could you spare $1?
Quit leeching off the system, you hippie. My father hates the lazy.
For the next portion of our show, I'm going to be hosting an interview with a special guest. But you may be wondering why there's a change in scenery. And that is because Bernie decided to take away our AC in our nice room and give it to the bottom 99%. That's who you're voting for. So I'd like to introduce my guest for tonight, Kenny Pickman. Say hello, Kenny.
Hello.
How are you tonight?
Pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing all right.
Good, good.
So I have a few questions for you.
All right,
You
all right.
just let me know how you feel about them. How do you feel about socialism?
Socialism. That is a very hot topic
Hot
in the
topic.
United States
Mm-hmm.
right now, based
Big.
on the current election
Mm-hmm.
cycle.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, you got to look at current socialist countries.
Right.
Okay, you got your Denmarks
Mhm.
and your Norways and
Mhm.
your, just Scandinavians.
Right.
All of
Yeah.
them.
Uh-huh.
It's just sort of like a 24/7, fun orgy in all those countries. They love it.
Right.
There's really no downsides, and it's sort of a little slice of heaven.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Everybody is rewarded.
but it is completely terrible and would not work in the United States, and
Right.
for that reason, I'm against it.
It doesn't work there, does it?
No,
I don't believe so.
I don't think
Do you
it
ever hear
works.
about their economies?
I think their economies are bad.
That they probably are, to be honest.
I mean, I don't hear about them or
No.
read, but I'm going to say they're bad.
No. Yeah.
I'm going to say they're bad.
In a country.
I say they're bad.
In a country where everyone is rewarded, even the poorest of people.
Yeah, the poor people, oof,
Like they aren't the CEOs of the country.
no.
They don't provide jobs,
Mm-mm.
which doesn't make any sense. So I don't understand socialism.
Yeah.
I think that's where we're
Really
gonna
dumb
leave that.
idea.
Yeah.
Basically communism,
It's basically communism.
but
cousin.
worse.
It's pretty bad. Next up, what do you think about the homosexual agenda?
Well, another very hot topic.
Right.
I mean, the homosexuals, oof, they're just running amok in our country,
Right.
They're
9/11.
pushing their agenda. They did 9/11,
Mm-hmm.
but see, my real issue with them
Uh-huh.
is that they are the ones spreading the chemtrails that we currently breathe in today and our children breathe in.
I heard about those.
Yes.
I heard they turn you. Is that
the
true?
gay chemtrails,
Mm-hmm.
they are dangerous.
Mhm.
That's why I always wear my Catholic Church patented mask whenever I'm outside to stop the gay particles from entering my lungs and turning me
Really?
So, yes.
Okay.
Catholic Church patented.
Mm-hmm. I'll have to get myself one of those.
Yes.
Okay. We're gonna move on from that. What do you think about the child that killed Harambe?
Well, Harambe the gorilla.
Yes.
Okay. You got a gorilla in a zoo,
Mm-hmm.
and you got a child falling into a gorilla enclosure.
Mm-hmm.
What are you asking? Okay. You don't go to a college and not expect to be sexually assaulted. Okay.
That is true.
This is
That
a
true.
similar situation.
Mhm.
You can't be in a gorilla enclosure as a gorilla and not expect children to fall down.
Mhm.
It's gonna happen.
Right. And some people are saying that maybe the gorilla was protecting the child. What do you think about that?
I'm no gorilla expert,
Mhm.
but I am a gorilla expert.
Yeah, I know
And
that.
I'm gonna have to say that yes,
He was protecting. him?
yes,
So,
exactly. That's what I would say.
Okay. So, gorillas are known to be violent. I think. I'm just coming up with this.
I would
I don't
assume.
read. I don't
They're
watch,
large animals.
I don't watch the movies.
Yes.
I never saw Planet of the Apes.
I hear that was a fantastic movie.
But I do know that they took over the cities.
Mhm.
I know that.
I think that was based on a true story, actually.
That it might as well have been, honestly.
Yeah.
Because that's how
Pretty
things
sure.
work around here. But would you want to sue the mother?
Of the gorilla?
Yeah.
Yes. Hands down. There's a lawsuit just waiting to be taken there by the first lawyer that can get on that case.
Mm-hmm.
And I would love to be that lawyer.
Okay. Well, we should call somebody about that.
Yes.
Because that's horrible.
Gorilla rights are very exploitable.
Mhm.
Trust me on that.
And you heard 70% rise?
I just saw the article, yes.
Yes.
I didn't read it, but the headline was large,
Mhm.
so I read it.
Yep. A lot of gorillas are being sold and bought
Mhm.
now. So get in on
Obama,
that.
I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm. All right, last question, Kenny.
Okay.
How do we resolve the suppression of the NRA?
The NRA has been suppressed for a long time.
Mhm. Democrats.
Democrats, I swear, I
Mhm.
tell you what.
Mhm.
But the root of the problem, it's not Obama. It's not Democrats,
Mhm.
okay?
Mhm.
It's that we're not manufacturing enough automatic assault weapons.
True. We're only number one in gun
Only
manufacturing.
number one. Can we not be zero? Can we not be a negative number?
Yeah.
Okay, it only goes to say that if you're one, you can do better.
That's honestly true. There's always more room for guns around here.
Always more room.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, why is there not a gun, like, anywhere right there?
Right.
We could put a gun right there, and it'd be fine,
Mm-hmm. Or neither of us would shoot each other, because the gun itself does not kill you.
The gun, no. Mm.
So
It is
if we were to put it right
Islamic
here,
people.
if we had a gun right
Yes.
here, it would not shoot either of us. You know what I'm saying?
Unless
Some maniac came in.
some maniac.
So I don't know what you want to do.
Or a gorilla.
I also know that some states have laws where you cannot lock the gun if it's inside your home. Like, it's not mandatory to lock your guns.
Uh-huh.
That is a law because there was legislation that wanted to be passed where there could be a lock on the gun. But they made
Why
it-
would you ever want to lock the gun?
Well, I don't know. That's the thing, because
I
you
mean,
always
gotta
have to be
shoot
ready.
the gun, You can't shoot the gun if it's locked.
Right. There's no other purpose
No.
besides shooting.
Mm.
So why would you lock it?
Yeah.
Why would you prevent something? Right. Like, why would you put like a towel inside of a vacuum?
Exactly.
And then it can't vacuum.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm
and
saying.
you can't dry yourself off with the towel.
Right.
Because it's inside a vacuum.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
That's the worst.
So, is that...
That's all I had for you,
Yeah.
Kenny. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Thanks.
Yeah.
All right, and that's it for Fox Digest. See us tomorrow.
Matt with Fox Digest. We messed up. We really messed up.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out!